Problem with doing a leather seat is leather can't stretch. You can't stretch leather like you can with vinyl when you do a vinyl seat. For any of you that's ever did a vinyl seat, you understand what I'm saying. So if you do a leather seat, let's take the BigDog seat for instance. If you do a BigDog seat in leather, you're going to have to lace the sides. Because you can't, even if you wet the leather down, you cannot, it can't go around bends too well, you know. Now, I think I could probably make a leather seat. I could probably lace it. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that shows you how to lace. You know, and there's a lot of patterns. There's like 25 freaking patterns for lacing. And, you know, if I take my time on it, and then I'd need like a grommet maker. I would need one of those. I have a hole maker. I have a real good hole maker. It's called a crocodile. But you would need the little hickey, because when you make the holes, if you lace through the holes, and when you pull that lace, it's going to tear. Even on heavy leather, it's going to tear the holes a little bit, so you got to put those little metal grommets in there, and you got to press them in, then the holes won't tear. Now, a custom seat maker got back with me finally. I asked for a ballpark estimate how much a leather seat would be for the BigDog. He said they start at $1,000. They start at $1,000. You know, so now let's say, for instance, if you would want a crocodile seat, or even something that has a crocodile or a snakeskin inlay, you could be looking at maybe $2,500 and up. $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 is common. And you know, guys, I don't have even $1,000 to throw toward a damn seat. You know, that money has to go toward my bills and taxes. So that's why I make my seats out of vinyl. You know, I spend $20, $30. I'll even spend $50 for a yard. I'll even spend $100 for a yard of material. It's like all the leather work I did on a bike. I think my hide, I bought a full shoulder of 9-ounce tooling leather. That cost me, I think, it was like $129. You know, and that went, I made all kind of crap. I made a saddlebag with that. I made all kind of crap with it. All kinds of crap. I don't even remember half the stuff I made with that. I made a tank bib. You know, on some of the videos you'll see that tank bib here. I got tired of looking at that. I think what it did is it took the lines off the tank, so I took that off. I made a glasses holder. This is a leather glasses holder. You know, I made a bunch of crap out of that. But I did finish the seat here. I'm going to show you guys a seat here in a second. I still don't know if I want to take the motorcycle to Glory Days, because that's the last event of the year. Then there's a car show. It's actually a car and bike show over in New Kensington. That's on a Monday. You know, and I really don't like going through New Kensington because it's not really a good area. A lot of New Kensington has a lot of gangs, a lot of hidden gangs, and a lot of hidden poverty. Because New Kensington used to be a steel town. They used to supply the steel industry, you know, like a lot of the things around Allegheny County. When the steel industry folded up, these little towns were basically made to support the steel industry. And, you know, like Charleroi, that's another one that went down. When everyone, almost damn near every fucking person who lived in Charleroi worked in the damn steel mill. So when the steel mills folded up, bam, all these people were plumb out of work. You know, Back in the days, bros, back in like 1969, even 1974, if you worked in a steel mill, you were making at least $70,000 a year back then. That was big money back then. I mean, them cats, man, used to go down to Puerto Rico. They used to go down to like Venezuela for vacation and shit. They had brand new Cadillacs sitting outside their house. They used to buy their wives goddamn all kind of diamond rings and chinchilla coats and shit. Meanwhile, they lived in a shit box of a house. The car was worth 20 times more than the damn fucking house was. You know, I don't even remember how I started getting on talking about the steel industry. But anyway, oh yeah, because of New Kensington there. So yeah, that's like the last show, you know, and then after that it's all dog stuff. There's a Dogtoberfest I'm gonna take my female husky to. Then there's a pet expo. I'm gonna try to make videos of those. It's like I told you guys last night, I just don't do bike videos on here. You know, it's all kind of crap, including science too. You know, because when I was going to school, I majored in astronomy because that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be an astronomer. So, all right, let me show you how the seat turned out, guys. Now you see this pattern here. The reason why I bought this material is because it has a big pattern. So you can see on the sides there, you can barely see that brown. Yes, that's my coffee. Another thing, anyway, what do you guys think of that seat? You know, it's good for now, guys, until I find something else. I'm always looking on eBay for a brown leather seat for the BigDog. You know, I might just try my hand at making a leather seat. I might try my hand at it. You know, it's when you do something like that, you got to take your time on it. You got to prepare the seat, you know, and then you got to cut the leather and you walk away from it, and it'll come back maybe in 2-3 days. You make your holes and your grommets, you know, and your side pieces. You know, then you got to make a design, because you got, you know, the main piece where you sit down on, that's going to be one piece. And then you're going to have a piece on the sides, and then you might maybe want to join it into the back into a point. You know, then that might take the lines away from the rear fender. You got to think of that. You know, that's why vinyl, you know, the seat was easy to do with that fast tack upholstery spray I bought. You know, you just center it. You'll need a heat gun, and you'll need an industrial air stapler to properly do these. And then I felted the bottom of it. And then there's 2 suction cups on the bottom. I had to put those in. And then I have my 2 holes where my solo seat, because I have the solo seat brackets welded onto the frame on this. I had to make those. And then there's the 2 holes for the bracket in the front. And I used black felt this time instead of brown felt. And another thing I wanted to tell you guys that I'm thinking very seriously of doing on this is I'm thinking of buying horse saddlebags. The reason why is they're a lot cheaper. You can get some really fancy horse saddlebags for like $125, $150 tops. They got like silver buckles on them, silver conchos. They're tooled, and I mean they're tooled big time. Where if you would buy a motorcycle saddlebag like that, you're looking at $500, $600, $800 for the set. But you can get a set of horse saddlebags that might be even better looking for a fraction of the price. The only thing is they have that strap in the middle. I can't I can't throw my saddlebags over the rear fender because the one on the left will block the license plate. So I'd have to cut that strap that joins both saddlebags. I'll have to cut that and discard it. And then I'll have to make slits in the back for the straps. Because the left saddlebag on the ridgeback got to go in front of the license plate, and the one on the right-hand side goes where they normally should go. You know, a lot of people don't like that because it's not symmetrical. It looks like it's offset, but it is what it is. That's all you can do. I've even seen some guys that put horse saddles on their Harleys. You know, but that won't work on this because of the battery underneath there. I don't think that would even look right. But I am thinking very seriously of buying a set of horse saddlebags for this, and we'll have to cut that middle strap off. Maybe there's D-rings on those. We'll have to do away with the D-rings. There was a set of handmade Native American fringed. They had a real long fringe on them. They were made out of deer skin. Those are nice, but those will have to be dyed because they're almost like they're a cream color, you know, and that won't look good on here at all. But I'll have to definitely dye those. You know, so that's why I didn't buy. I think they're like 170 some bucks. But there's you can get a lot of ones on eBay, a lot of used ones they're horse saddlebags for a fraction of the price, guys. So tell me what you think of the seat. And I'm on my vacation, by the way. I'll be on my vacation. I took an 8-day vacation. I have to go up on my roof. There's holes in my roof I have to patch up. Then there's a few other things around here I got to get done. Catch you later.